Now going to see example of opening file using member function of open. Okay, so include iostream.h. This is used for input output purpose. Next has include fstream.h. fstream.h is used for file handling purpose. So void main. Okay, here you open with using of object stream, OF stream, f out. In file operation, first you performing the write operation, then only read operations. So we want to open a file with using of writing purpose. At the time, the file will be open with using of O stream. The f out is nothing but a stream object. So with using of stream object, we creating the file. So f out dot open country is the file name. Here we are using the country file with using of open function. Okay, this f out is nothing but a object stream or a stream object, right? The f out. So you writing these three content to the country file. So India, US, UK. So these are the three countries. Extract to, what is that? You write the content to the file is a country. Okay, this is a file 1. So effort open country is a file 1. You writing these three statements to the country file. After completing the writing the content to the file will be closed. So f out dot close. That means the country file is closed now. Okay, so once you close the country file, then only use the same stream object to open the another file. Okay, here f out is the same object, that is in the stream object. With using of stream object f out, open another file. The file name is called capital. Okay, right here we write this capital. So capital of these three countries. So India, New Delhi, US, Washington, and London on the UK. So again you write the content to the file capital. So this is the file 1 using the same stream object. File 2 is also using the same stream object. So before you open the second file, the first file must be closed. Okay, so after writing this, the second file also closed. So entirely the writing operation should be completed. So after completing the writing operation, this file is ready to open. That is mean by reading purpose. So this file is ready to open for the reading purpose. So here reading the file. Okay, here we creating a one constant integer variable. The variable is called n. The n size is 80. Okay, here. Next is creating the character variable line. The line size is n. N is nothing but 80. That is mean character line of 80. Okay, right. Next, this file is creating for writing purpose. So we are using the class stream is OF stream. Here the file is opening for reading purpose. So here with using of IF stream. IF stream is a reading purpose. Okay, so IF stream you we creating the stream object f in. Okay. So with using of stream object, we creating we opening the first file f in dot open country. Okay, right. The next we just using the output statement cout content of country files. So now we read the content of country files and display to the monitor. Okay, here we are using the while function, that is while loop while of fn. So this loop will be repeated until the file is reached the end. the loop will be repeated and the file reach to the end. Okay, first we getting F5N dot get line. We already studied what is meant by get line. So get line is using for getting a line from the keyboard. Here the get line is getting a line from the file. The file name is country. So you are getting a first line. Okay, line is 80 characters. So first you read the 80. First you read the 80 character from the country file and it store the line. Okay. Then after the line variable will be printed in the monitor. Okay. Again you read the US. First you read the India. Second you read the US. Third read the UK. So after that the file will be reach the end position. The file will be reach the end. That is mean by end of file. After the end of file, it return the 0 value. So once non-zero value, the loop will be repeated. When it receives the 0 value, at the time the loop will be terminated. So after that loop terminated, we close the first file in reading mode. Okay. So fin dot close. Okay. So first now you read the all content from file 1 country. Second, we read the content from capital. So again, see out content of the file, capital file, right? Next, while. Okay. So while fin. Here fin open for capital file. So here the while loop will be repeated until end of file or capital file. So again you get the get line end 80 characters from the capital file. So first line you read the New Delhi, second you read the Washington, third you read the London. After the file pointer is reached to end of file. So file pointer reached to end of file. So it is written to 0. Once you return to 0, the loop will be terminated. After you complete the second file. So fin dot close. So closing the second file. Okay, this is the example for simultaneously we are using the same object stream in more than one file. The file is first opening the writing mode. You are writing the content to that file. After the file will be opened in reading mode. So reading the content from the file. Example. One important concept is discussed, that is finding the end of file. Finding the end of file. So the finding the end of file is a necessary at the time of reading the content from that file, because the reading the content from the file from beginning one by one or line by line from that file, at the time the file pointer reach the end of file. So after the file pointer reach the end of file, there is no content available after that. So the reading operation should be terminated. So that purpose, the necessary to find the end of file. Next, the program cannot predict automatically to find out the end of file. So we write the coding to find the end of file at the time of reading operation. Next, the program does not detect the end of file. It drops to the infinite loop. And in other ways, the program is occurred error, or it simultaneously you producing the error, or is enter into the infinite loop. When reach the end of file, reading operation is terminated. When reach the end of file, reading operation is terminated because no other content available inside the file. Right. Here we are using the F stream. You already know what is meant by F stream. F stream is a stream class to open the stream object for reading purpose. Okay, right. Here f stream object return 0 value when occur in file operation. 0 value when error occur in the file operation or the file reach to end of position. So this is a very important things. The f stream object return the 0 value. Once the f stream object return the 0 value, it means one is the file occur error, otherwise the file reach the end. File reach the end. That is mean by there is no content further to read from the file. Okay, right. You already know what is it? While of f in. F in nothing but what is it? Reading object or stream object. Stream object. So if stream f in. Next you open the file fin dot open, then capital or if dot open country. Okay. So while fn is a looping statement, is the condition. The condition is true when it is written 1. That is mean by the content available inside the file. So content available inside the file is written 1. Suppose content available from the file. For example, in country file we have 3. That is mean by India, US, UK. The first is written 1. So India is printed. Second is written 1. So US is printed. Third is written 1. So UK is printed. So here the file pointer reach the end of file. The file pointer reach end of file. So at the time is written 0 value. Is written 0 value. So once you receive the 0 value, the loop will be terminated. The loop will be terminated. After that, the file must close. After that, the file must close. So this is the syntax for you finding the end of file. Okay. So this is the same concept you are using with using of if statement. Here, if fin dot end of this is a function. Okay, predefined function. So if fin dot end of not equal to 0, not equal to 0, not equal to 0. Okay, not equal to 0 means it is true. That is means it receives the value of 1. Okay, suppose is equal to 0, the operation is terminated. That particular operation is terminated. So the finding the end of file is necessary. Otherwise the program drop into infinite loop. File opening mode. File opening mode. Okay, if stream, OF stream is used to open a file with the using of constructor function or with the using of member function open. In previous cases, the file open with using of single argument, that is mean by file name. Okay, with using of single argument, that is mean by file name. Example, OF stream f out of double quotes particular file name. Therefore, if stream f in bracket file name. Okay. So with using of single name, but now we are using the another argument, that is mean by we are using 2 argument to open the file. So syntax for that, using of 2 argument opening the file with using of constructor and member function, using of constructor and member function. So syntax of constructor. So file stream classes, stream object, double quotes. The first argument is called the file name, comma, mode, semicolon. With the using of open member function, stream object dot open. You already stream object is creating for writing mode or reading mode. So stream object dot open file name, comma, mode. So now here we are using the second argument. It's called mode. That is meant by file mode. The second argument, that is meant by the file mode, used to specify the purpose for which the file is opened. Okay, the file is opened for that purpose. Okay, we mentioned that what purpose the file is opened. For that purpose we are using the file mode. Okay, right. The file mode default values. You already know the file mode is everything. The file mode is everything is used for iOS classes. So here IF stream is an input stream. IF stream is default value. The file mode is iOS : in. That is nothing but read only. Suppose here the file object f out. The f out file name is a capital. Here we are using default f out means write mode. Here f in, that is mean by IF stream file name. The default mode is, what is that? iOS in read mode. That is mean by read only. The file is opening for reading purpose. The file mode default value is read only. That is mean by iOS in. The file is opening for writing purpose. OF stream. The default file mode is iOS out. The iOS out is nothing but this file is only for write purpose only. The file open write purpose only. The file mode is one of the parameter argument. The second argument. The second argument can take one constant value from the already defined iOS classes. One constant value is taken from is already defined iOS classes. Next, what are the different type of file mode is using in your file? Here, iOS app is nothing but append. Here, iOS ate, that is mean by is goes to end of the file. Okay, this is an append mode. Append mode is nothing but opening a file using a append mode. Append mode, the file is already created, some content is already stored in that file. That same file open with using of append mode. That time the file pointer is transferred to end of the content. Okay, new content is starting end of the previous content. So for the purpose we are using the iOS app. Next, iOS ate. First, opening the file pointer is go to the end of file on opening. Next, the iOS binary. The iOS binary is using for binary files. You already know what is mean by iOS in. iOS in is nothing but a read only files, reading purpose. And iOS out is used for writing purpose. Write content to the file. Next, the iOS no create. Suppose we want to open the file. Here we are using, suppose capital. Here iOS no create. The capital file is already creating. At the time we need not create again. The same file is used for the current purpose. So for the purpose we are using the iOS no create. Okay, right. Next, iOS no replace. replace. No replace. This is opening fails if the file is already existing. Opening the file is already existing. The file is already existing. No replace. Suppose the capital file is already existing. So here we put the no replace. The file is already existing. So need not open again. Okay. So next the IOS trunk. The IOS trunk is used for truncating. That is mean by deleting the content already existing file. Once we open the file mode is IOS trunk, deleting the content of the file if it exists. So these are the file mode is very useful to what purpose the file will be opened. Okay. So the file mode is the second argument of the opening the file. Pointers and manipulators. Okay. Here default we are using two pointers. Two file pointers. One is called input pointer, another one is called output pointer. That is meant by input file pointer, output file pointer. So two file pointer is used. So input file pointer is using for reading. Input file pointer is using for reading purpose. Input file pointer is using for reading purpose. Output file pointer is used for writing purpose. Okay. So input file pointer read the content to the given file location. Output file pointer write to the content the given file location. So these are the use of two file pointers. Okay. So default action of the file pointer. Default action of the file pointers. First, file opened in read only mode. File open in read only mode. That is mean by IOS in. IOS in. That is mean by IF stream object file open. Any one of the file name is a student dot IOS in. So this file is opening for reading purpose. The file is opening for reading purpose. So reading the content from that file. At the time, the default action of the file pointer. Here we are using the input file pointer. Here we are using the input file pointer. That input file pointer setting the beginning of the file. The input file pointer is setting the beginning of the file. So once we creating the file pointer is go to end. Okay. After open the same file in the reading mode, the file pointer is transferred to beginning. So first open the file open in a read only mode, the file pointer it start from beginning. Okay, second, the file open in write only mode. The file open in write only mode. Write only mode means the file is open for writing some content to that file. Writing content to that file at the time. The file is open in ios.out. That is ios : out file mode. At the time, default action is the output file pointer move to the beginning. Output file pointer move to the beginning. Okay. Suppose I want enter the new content. Already existing file, that time we cannot open the file in ios.out because defaultly ios.out file pointer is one capable to write at the starting position onwards. Suppose we want append that file, at the time we are open the mode for append mode. That is mean by third concept. File open in append mode. File open in append mode. What is the difference between these two mode? These two mode is using for writing purpose. iOS out and iOS app is both mode is a pointer. Both mode is using for writing purpose. But what is the main difference into this? Suppose we want to open iOS.out is a file mode. The file write from beginning. The file is right from beginning. The file is ready to write from beginning. At the same time, the file mode is append. That is the iOS app. The file is ready to append the content. So don't erase already existing the content. The file pointer moves to end of the file. Then we getting the new value, new content. That content is also included. So this is the default action of the file pointers. Next, function for manipulation of the file pointer. Some functions is used to manipulate the file pointers. Manipulate the file pointers. Nothing but the functions is used to controlling the movement of the file pointer. Controlling the movement of the file pointer. The file pointer is already have some default value or default position. Suppose user can define rearranging the position of the file pointer. Rearrange the position of the file pointer. That is mean by some functions is used to controlling the movement of the file pointer. The function is supported by stream classes. The function is supported by the stream classes. What are the function is there? That is mean by what are the functions? These are that is mean by seekg and seekp. Seekg for input IF stream, seekg for YF stream. At the same time, tailg is a input stream. That is my IF stream. Tailp is a YF stream. So the four functions used to controlling the file pointer movement. Controlling the file pointer movement. First, what is mean by seekg? Seekg move get pointer to a specific location. Move get pointer to a specific location. So get pointer is nothing but input pointer. Move input pointer to the specific location. At the time we are using the seekg. Seekp move the put pointer. Put pointer is nothing but an output pointer. The output pointer we move to the specific location. So seekg is nothing but an input pointer. Seekp is nothing but an output pointer. So these two pointers move to the specific location. At the purpose we are using this seekg and the seekp. Right. Next two functions, tailg and tailp. The tailg give the current position of the pointers. Give the current position of the location. Give the current position of the location. Tailp give the current position of the put pointer. So tailg gives the current position of the input pointer. Tailp gives the current location. That is the current position of the output pointer. Okay, you want to know the current position where the pointers is available. At the time we are using the tailg and the tailp. Tailg for IF stream, tailp for OF stream. Tailg for IF stream and tailp for YF stream. Some example. Suppose I creating IF stream. IF stream means input object. That is meant by stream object for input purpose. So IF stream we create the stream object of fin. Fin that is meant by read only. Fin that is meant by read only. So read only means input. That is input stream. Input stream here we find out the seekg. Seekg, what is meant by seekg? What is meant by seekg? To move the pointer to the specific location. To move the input pointer to the specific location. So here we are using fn.seekg10. fn.seekg10. What is the meaning of that? 10 is a number of bytes. 10 is a number of bytes. So now the input pointer move 10 plus 1. That is meant by 11th position. So the input pointer move from current position or beginning position to what is that? 10th position. So it starts from beginning. That is meant by 0. 0, 10. So move 10 plus 1. That is meant by you move the input pointer to 11th position of the file. Another example here. OF stream. OF stream means that output file. Okay, output stream. F out. So creating the one file F out. So F out dot open the student file. F out dot open student file. The opening mode is iOS app. That is meant by append mode. The student file is opening in append mode. What is the meaning of append mode? Some content is already available in the file. The content is already available in the file. Okay, right. So next, int p equal to f out. F out is nothing but an object. That is my stream object. Dot tell p. What is the meaning of tell p function? What purpose we are using the tell p function? Tell p function is gives the output pointer position, current position. Output pointer, current position. So here f out file means student. Student file current position. The student file is open for append mode. Append mode, the pointer is present in the end of the file. The pointer is present in the end of the file. So end of the file, the pointer will be present. So it's indirectly indicating how many bytes is available inside the particular file. That is meant by student file. So number of bytes, bytes is already stored. Number of bytes is already stored in the file. And number of how much of content is already stored in the student file. That content, that is numbers, is stored in the P. So this is means it gives the current position of the file. So for that purpose, we are using this seek p, tell p functions to overall control the movement of input and output file pointers. Specifying the offset. The specifying the offset is only applicable for seek functions. Is not for tell functions. Okay. So seek functions, you already know two type of seek functions. One is called seek g. Another one is called seek p. Okay, seek g and then seek p. So seek g is a, what is that? Move for input file pointer. Seek p is a move for output file pointer. Okay, so here the seek g function or the seek function with using of two argument. So syntax of that is seek g offset comma ref position. That is mean by reference position, ref positions. Next is seek p offset comma ref position. Okay. So the first argument is called offset. The second argument is called reference position. Is nothing but ref position. Okay. Reference position. Right. What is mean by offset? So what are the things? Is passed the offset parameter. So bytes moved from reference position. Okay. So suppose how many bytes move, that is mean by forwarded or backwarded or transfer the input file pointer or the output file pointer from the reference position. Okay. So this is called offset. Number of bytes moved or transferred from current position or beginning position or end position. This is called the reference position. So you move to the file pointer, maybe input file pointer or output file pointer is moved from the reference position to how many bytes. Okay, right. Next, reference position. Reference position is a constant values. Here the reference position have the three constant value. One is called iOS beginning, beginning, that is mean by starting of the file. iOS current, that is mean by current state of the file, that is mean by current position of the file. Next, iOS end of the file. So these are the three constant value we must be present in the reference position. Either one must be present in the reference position. Maybe iOS beginning or iOS current or iOS end. Okay, right. Next, these are the seek calls, various seek calls with using of offset and reference position. Here we are using F out is used for YF stream, that is meant by output as the output. YF stream output and writing the content to the file. So F out dot CG 0 comma IOS begin. 0 comma IOS begin. This is nothing but you move the file pointer. That is meant by input file pointer to 0. It starts from 0. That is meant by beginning. Right. Next, cout.cg 0 comma IOS current. IOS current. The IOS current, the stay on the current position. So now the file pointer is in the 10th position. So you continue the 10th position. No change of the input file pointer. So another SIG 0 comma IOS end. That is mean by suppose the current pointer is presently in end of the file. So stay on the end of the file. Okay. Next, cout F out CG M comma IOS beginning. M is an offset. Suppose M is a numerical value. Suppose I give the 10 for M. So 10 value 10 comma IOS begin. So the input file pointer move. Beginning to 10. Okay, beginning to 10. Suppose 10th column. So 0 to 10th column. So file pointer transfer 0 to 10th column. That is mean by M comma beginning. Next, the Fout.cg M comma IOS current. So now the M is 10. The current is the current position. That is mean by 10. Current position 10. So if you move current position to 10 plus 10 20. So the file pointer move 10 to 20. The file pointer move 10 to 20. So M is the numerical value. That is mean by forward move. So M value is positive. That is mean by forward move. So current position is 10. You move another 10. So 10 plus 10 20. So current file pointer we move the forward position. Then it now present the 21th position. Right. Next to minus M. Minus M is the minus 10. So current position is 10. Suppose I give the offset minus 10. So current position is 10. So backward. Backward means 10 line is there. You go for beginning. That is a 0. So 10 minus 10 equal to 0. So its backward position you go to 0. That is mean by starting of the file.